You guys. Holy cow, how are you doing? Please let me know down below. I also am very interested in learning all of your guys', at least your sun signs, but big three, if you know them, if you got them, drop them down below. I want to know divine masculine, divine feminine. How are you doing during this time? Crazy week. I would say, maybe one of the crazy crazy couple of weeks here. Not everybody feels everything exactly at the right time, but we're all definitely going through a lot of change right now. I'm so excited to be here with you. I love checking in with you guys, and I love your feedback, whether you email me, whether you DM me on Instagram, whether you, Facebook's kind of meh, but I'm on there. Definitely reach out. Whether you leave your comments in the description box below, let me know. How's it going? We got hello from heaven in reverse. Does that not just touch your heart in a spiritual way here? Okay, we're looking at cleansing. We're looking at growing. We're looking at clearing up, healing a lot of things, raising in our truth. We are evolving. We are becoming like our angel friends. This is what this is all about. We are becoming angels. You guys want to talk about UFOs? Okay, let's talk about angels. You want to talk about evolution? You want to talk about enlightenment? Let's talk about angels. Let's talk about we are angels. We are goddess queens. You are here with me. We are just sloughing off this sludge that we believed was us. It was not us. We have been stifled. We have been planted, right? You guys have seen the quote. You've seen the meme. They didn't know we were seeds, so they tried to bury us. And they didn't know. They didn't know we were seeds. So all we're going to do is grow. They think they can win. Evil thinks it can win, y'all. Sorry, evil can't win. And every time that you are confident, every time that you are strong and dignified and standing in your own power, that is what makes the evil and the dark, the true, the dark, if there is a dark, the true dark will disappear faster than anything else in the presence of the light, right? Am I right? Am I right? Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. The whole thing about this energy right now, guys, is it depends on how we support things. You take in, it's kind of nurture over nature at this point. Okay, it doesn't matter where we're coming along. If you have the wrong soil, if you have the storms and or if you take a baby with no love, it will not thrive. Failure to thrive. Environment is everything. That's why we're doing the Virgo thing. We're cleaning out our environment. We're cleaning out all our old crap. And guys, we're in the sun sign of Virgo. Virgo is about the external. It is Pentacles. Pentacles are technically external. Do not let that make you think that it's not a good time or not a good sign for deep inner healing. Because it is. Okay? It is. It's a damn good time for healing. A damn good time. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, throwing cards everywhere. Clear. Okay, very slippery. Okay, very slippery. Clear. Okay, so let's just deal with this first. Okay, this is what we got going on right now. Okay, we feel a calling, a yearning, telling us, do things differently, be your own person, be unapologetically yourself, pay attention to your inner yearnings, your inner self, and again, stand tall. We have our moon in Leo right now. It's all about the inner child, and it is about pride. But it's about the conversation around pride, because Leos are going to be the first ones to be able to identify that pride, if you know what I mean. But being in Leo, again, you might have a natural tendency to pick up on other people's pride right now. And if you are doing that, of course, use the shadow work. I've got a whole playlist about shadow work. can learn about it in the program in the description box below, of course. But again, there's just this energy that we are stepping up to the plate. We are being the people, we're taking that first step at least to being the people that we always wanted to be. And it's inspiring, I think, a lot of hope. And it's moving. Oh, you guys. Wow. Wow. Moving mountains, yet unseen to you. Yet unseen to you. But they're moving. The mountains are moving already. Because of the strength, because of the determination and the commitment. You see all this masculine energy? Well, this is a divine feminine reading, okay? This is divine feminine being strong and not being in that doormat, codependent, wishy-washy energy anymore. No mas. And if we are, at least we're doing it less and less and less. But trust me when I say, just the way this is. I mean, seriously, less and less and less. Because that's the thing with these lessons. We can't get away with doing things even close. And I've been saying it. Make sure you're not doing things the same. Make sure you're not doing things that don't even do them even close. It's similar to, okay, here's what it is. If you're trying to, and this is just an example, the energy is the divine, feminine is saying, oh, I don't want to go all the way. I don't want to go all the way. Okay? Let's do something else instead. That's basically, it's the same end. It's the means to an end. It's the same end result. Does it matter? No. Doesn't matter if you went all the way or not. These arbitrary, no. You have to draw the line in the sand very, 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 I can't say it. Can I say it like 10 or 15 times? Very freaking obvious. No hints. Completely turn your back on the old ways. And it may seem, you may worry, oh, maybe they're going to feel like no. They know you love them. They know that love will be there. They've known that, and that's the problem. Because absolute power corrupts abso-freaking-lutely. Can we mark that on repeat? Can we put this in a favorites and watch it over and over again? If they think they have you 100%, no respect. Even 90, even a large percentage. That's why there has to be the spark to create the flame. There has to be the dignity. And not only that, but divine masculine has to see it. You can start carrying yourself in dignity all you want for the longest time. But if every time you actually are tested, you fall back to the old ways, even if that whole year, let's say you went a whole year being the new divine feminine, and you were going to say, hey, I'm strong now. You're dabbling in this energy, you're dabbling. Okay, but you're not tested, and then, okay, bam, divine masculine comes back around to test you again, and oh, you're so excited, you haven't seen them forever, you're listening to some certain twin flame community people who will tell you to just go back and just don't even worry about it, like, don't even protect yourself sexually or anything else. No, sometimes you have to turn your back to let them know what they're dealing with. It's like the difference between Walmart and a fine shop, or like, anything rare ever, and anything that you can just get off the street, off of any street corner, right? There's a difference. You know your worth. When you're worthy, you know your worth. And you have other priorities. This is the beauty. Things are changing with divine feminine. Her priorities are shifting as we learn, as we grow, as we outgrow the codependency, the obsession, the lack mentality that we've been placed into. And this is not, don't think this is you guys. This is your conditioning, social conditioning against the feminine for a long time. And we're taking it back. We're going to take the power back. So, being strong, helping the relationship, even if you think it's not, turning your back, helping the relationship go within, Okay. Of course, check out the shadow work playlist. Okay. This is becoming a boss at your new self, at your new life, who you are now, being strong and acting in this way. This is not just being, oh, we're testing this out. This is we need to get good at this. Again, if it has to be turning down temptation, so be it. If it has to do appearing as lame or boring while you pursue what your heart is telling you to right now. See, that's the thing. What is your heart saying? Are you even listening? Go off by yourself, go in the dark, go in the meditation and listen to what your heart is telling you. Our whole culture and all these religions tell us, don't listen to your heart. Don't listen to your heart. So much so that people can't even feel their own intuition, which is not by accident. This is all happening for a reason. You know, it's a big stage. You know, just a battle of good and evil. You know, no. But then again, it's arbitrary on some level because we already know that good wins. That's the part that's so fucking funny. It's like, evil just doesn't get it. They still don't get it. I love talking shit to evil. Do you guys do that? I mean, you know, it's probably better just to praise and just to say, just to spread love. But, you know, if you're going to go low, if you're going to hit under the belt, you know, if you're going to go into that lower vibration, what better place to direct that venom than to that darkness in general? You know, but again, it's all an illusion. Everything in some level, you know, hologram, illusion, whatever, you know, words we want to try to understand with our limited understanding. Okay, so we're going to look a little bit closer what is on divine feminine. Okay, thinking about our person. Holy. Well, it is Mars and Aries week. Look at all this red, ladies and gentlemen, and others. I honestly don't know. I don't know anymore. I tried. Okay. Beautiful. Physical attraction. Okay. It's not going to be staying the way that it is. Let's just put it that way. Perhaps a dry spell is going to clear up. Okay. Perhaps I really feel like divine feminine and masculine are like coming in. They're just coming into themselves. They're growing up into themselves even more. And then in a good way, it's got to happen. And there's an expression here. I mean, obviously, so many wands, so much passion, so much fire. You obviously got to watch out. I mean, everybody does. But again, when your ideas and kind of your focus is pure, it's a lot harder to go wrong. It's like if you fall asleep at the wheel. Let's just say life is you're driving along in life. If you're already on a straight path and you fall asleep for a few seconds, you might just still be okay because you're just going and it's, you know, a long road in the desert and you're just going straight, right? This is the idea. Like, you have to make sure your energy, like, again, all of your energy, because if our passion, you know, or our Mars energy can get us off track, we need to make sure that our emotional energy is steady. And I feel like for some of us, that's really true right now because, again, we're doing the work, we're focusing, we're pulling it in. We're here. You are here, for crying out loud. You're doing something right if you're here. And there is growth, okay? And it is very, again, it's like, it's useful in so many ways. Not just for everything you've ever dreamed of, but even more. I'm absolutely loving this. There is a fun, there is a fire, it's a spark, definitely sparks. It's like before the fire's catching, and all the beautiful, like you don't know where those sparks are gonna go. There's that energy. Anything's possible, anything could happen. But it's not anything can happen because, again, we're directing our energy so much. We're in alignment with the holistic law of attraction. Again, check out my program. You'll know what I'm talking about down in the description box below. Also have personal readings. Use in conjunction, get you into union quickly. There is definitely a fire here, definitely a passion. Okay, there's definitely like a urge, you know, and this drive. It's not completely selfish. It's not completely sexual either, even though obviously, I think there's obviously been a lot of pent-up anger. Both sides, let me just tell you this. I know that it's very easy to look at your person. Gosh, I want to cry even thinking about this. It's so easy to be judgmental. It's so easy. And on the flip side, shadow work is also very easy. Anytime you catch yourself being judgmental about anyone, this is how we get to enlightenment, not just your person, anyone, do the shadow work. Okay, this is our connection. This is our, you want to pick up that phone and you want a line, you want a direct line for God telling you what to do, the universe waking you up, letting you see truths at a deeper level at the drop of a hat. Flip the switch. Shadow work and inner child healing program. Switch work. Flip the switch. Starts with shadow work. All the way. What's lurking in the shadows? We got shadows. We got shadows. We got shadows. Everybody has shadows. They're not just there to scare you. They're not just there because, you know, they are just there because. They're just there because. That is literally all we need to know. They are just there because. That's just the way it has to be here, right now. Okay? But again, we don't want to stay. We don't want to be. We don't want to dwell in the shadows any longer. And we don't want this relationship to dwell in the shadows. And that is why we have to do things differently. We have to stand up. We have to show ourselves how strong we are. We have to show ourselves that we deserve it. That we, you know, like, it's almost like you have to earn your own respect right now. Okay? And remember, just about any thought you can think, somehow you can turn it around in a weird paradoxical way. And again, I teach you how to flip things like that in the shadow work playlist and down in the description box below. So let's get going a little bit further. That was incredible. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you again for all your feedback. I really appreciate you guys. Keep me going. And I love it when you're like telling me just how much everything resonates. It's like, it just makes me want to do more and more videos, like in the zone, you know what I mean? So, okay. We're, again, just going to look at the mental and the emotional side, how divine feminine feels, the relationship, thinks and feels. Oh, okay. It's beautiful. Wow. Wow. So, in our minds, I feel like, you know, we have, Virgo is actually very, it's Mercury. So, it kind of meets up on this mental side. Okay? On this, getting our house in order, getting our lives in order, possibly getting, you know, your finances in order. It's kind of like making a wish too, which Virgo just did for their birthday, hopefully, which is a real astrological thing, guys. And don't do intentions for your birthday wish. Do a real wish. You could do it late. You could do it if you just missed it. It's okay. Okay, listen to the inner song. Close out the out. Virgo's good. Again, good at going within. Good at healing. Okay? But also good at taking, you know, any kind of healing, any kind of growth on the inner and transiting it to the outer. You know, possibly even, it's that conversation between the two, again, that we always talk about, you know, the cleanliness, you know, the organization. Not necessarily in that obsessive way, you know, to try to impress others. This is doing what you feel, you know, and what really needs to be done. And it's like allowing these solutions. It's like Tesla. I wouldn't doubt it if he was a Virgo right now, right? It's like any of the inventors. They like these ideas just come to them, you know, when they're out on a walk. Maybe it's a cliche or whatever, but I believe in it so much. You go out and get into nature, the voices in the woods here. Look at those beautiful little spirits and energies everywhere, willing to work with us. And again, you help like the feng shui energy work with you when you make it work for you. And this is the thing about a home, it's that it's so unique, and it is what you make it. And it should be a place not only, of course, to feel comfortable, but it should be so unique to yourself. Everything around you should be an expression of you and your inner self. And you know, if your home looks just like everybody else's and you have the same things in them, it's like time to break away from this pattern of who you think you need to be. Okay? We have a lot of passion and a lot of drive to, like, again, it's kind of beyond. It is beyond even our person. Okay? Because, again, divine feminine, in a way, is, again, kind of like embodying that masculine energy. Standing up, fighting back, destroying the patriarchy, all of this right now, right here, right now. You know, when I would say all by herself, I mean, not really. We are so supported. We are so supported. You're never all by yourself. You're always, you know, we're all here with you. You know, that has to be one of your mantras, and deeper understandings. The universe supports me. The universe supports me. Everything supports me. Look back at my past. I could have died 15 times or more, you know, but I didn't. Why? Because the universe supports me, and I have purpose, and I'm not done yet. Okay? And I'm finding that out, and I'm not going to turn my back on my purpose. No way. You turn your back on your purpose, you turn your back on yourself. Okay? And this is this deep resonation. You know, I really feel like, again, a lot of you deeply resonating with a lot of readings lately. A lot of you deeply having this sense of no matter how difficult, how amazing. Oh my God, I have chills. Thank you, Yahweh. It is amazing to stand up. I still have chills. It's like never ending chills. Divine Feminine, you are fucking amazing. You are so, what are the words? I can't even think of the words. Like there are no words to describe you. Again, goddess, angel, queen, superhuman. Like, you're incredible. The things you've done, the things you've withstood, the things that you are capable of understanding and feeling out when others have no clue. When others are walking down the street, they do not pick up on the same things that you and I are capable of picking up on. And even with our bodies, our physical bodies, not capable. Again, this is why we eat healthy. This is why we cut out all the saturateds and the dead corpses. We rise with our inner and our outer. This is not just, oh, let's be twin flames, say 1111 all the time and eat KFC. No, honey, you're not getting to enlightenment on KFC, people. This is about our health. And if this year was not a wake-up call about our health, then I don't know what is. And where do all these diseases come from? 8 out of 10 big-ass plagues, disease epidemics like this is straight from eating animals. Okay? We are animals. Okay? We embody this. What are animals? What do animals do? They are in tune. Okay? They don't destroy the entire earth out of greed. For their taste buds. For their whatever. Greed. Money. Whatever. Power. Okay? They eat meat. They take what they need. And no more. It's not greed. It's not the same thing. We are outgrowing all of this, a lot of this energy. It's burning itself off right now. It's burning itself off. We might look around and say, how is there so much crap? So many shitty people everywhere. They're burning themselves off. Let me tell you that in more ways than one. They're outing themselves, and they're making it easier for other people to get inside their heads and understand them, and therefore shut them down. There's, again, a lot of fire, a lot of arguments this week. It's a good time. At the middle of all this craziness, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is the only thing that matters? No, not the actual moon. There will be a lack of it. So what do you do when there's a lack of moon? You can't follow it. You don't know where it is. You don't know what to do. So you have to go within. You can't go out and look at the moon and bask in the moon. You can't bathe your crystals in the moon and all this other stuff, right? We go within. We go within and let all of this other stuff fall on the floor. Take care of itself. Your loved ones in heaven, your loved ones, everybody's doing fine. In heaven and elsewhere, everything's going to work out just fine. Sing your song, groove your groove, dance your dance, create your creations. What is your voice? It's not about finding out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. I've been using that because it's kind of the energy in the beginning, but then it turns into, it's really more about finding our true essence, our true light. And our true light absolutely has to do with giving back. And that's the part about Virgo that people don't understand. That service is actually amazing. And it is this light and this wanting to make things better. But again, it's realizing that we don't have to work. It's working smarter, not harder. Because in the relaxation, that's when the healing happens. That's when the magic happens. When you finally sit back, when you finally take that walk and let go of, your rah, trying to force everything. Go take that walk. Go get out in nature. Go listen to the crickets, Go lay in a hill. Go cry. Let it out. Let it out. Daydream. Breathe. Meditate. Dance. Gentle, like suddenly like swaying, walking. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we're going to get even deeper here, get a couple of blockages and a couple, here, got Chariot. So again, things are moving. Things are moving, even if they don't feel like it. Okay, so I'm going to take blockages and solutions. I'm going to take these and leave the rest. Okay, so here we go, guys. Blockages. Okay, yeah, well, what do you expect? A little bit of, getting caught up in the moment. A little bit of this almost can't be helped. You're human. You're just human. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're not doing things wrong to block your person out. This is just, at some level, it's just the energy. I mean, yes, we need to grow. Yes, we need to learn things. And yes, we're trying to get better. I feel like we really altruistically too, like we really do, like truly want the relationship, and subconsciously too, we want the relationship to be, we understand it has to be the best for everybody involved. And that may not just apply to your person. That might apply to, their family and their friends and other baggage, they might have. It's being able to accept, able to work it through, able to, honestly, just even able to like stay positive and focus on what matters, because truly what matters is, the kindness in life and the being generous and being altruistic and compassionate. That's where, and like, honestly, I walk down my street and I'm like, oh, look at these animals. I'm so lucky. Like, I feel like that Disney princess, literally, like here. And this is how that's that peace that we should be in. And if we act in peace within, we will cultivate peace without. And we need to do that as a culture, as a collective. And we're learning how to do that. We're starting to be able to, some of us are being able to flex our muscle in that area. And others, you know, we need to help others to get there too. There's a lot of work. You know, don't get cocky, guys. That's what the number one mistake I see is getting cocky. Okay? Or forgetting that it's really the underlying. It's really that starting point. So anything you start, it does matter when you start it. It's like, did you guys know, like for instance, what city you live in? Your city has a horoscope, like an astrology, because of when it was started. So it matters when you start things. Starting things in Mercury retrograde. Okay, you want to force things right now, honey? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm telling you, you're going to force things when everything's in retrograde and just about to come. Like, still we're having everything like trying to come out of retrograde soon. Even in the shadow periods. No. Don't be starting that stuff till later. This is still time to deal. Okay, this is still time to work it out. We still got a few things to work out within ourselves, you know, spiritually, and we always will. Okay? Don't think, you know, that it's going to take forever, no matter how bad things look. There's always this hope. There's always this help. And if you truly understand that you are light, you are love, you are peace, and you truly love your person, okay, a lot of times if people are not with their true twin flame, they have hidden animosity and it'll like get in the way of the relationship. But if you truly love your twin flame, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to work it out. You know, you'll be able to understand them, to feel where they're coming from, and even feel what they're going through. Possibly, if you're open enough and you're intuitive, you know, if you sit and hone these abilities, if you have to meditate, you have to, you know, I mean, it's been years now. I've been in hardcore meditation, not hardcore meditation, because I get still too busy all the time, but like, even to have gotten really into meditation at all, you know, it's a process, just like everything else is. And the shadow work is a process too. Again, don't make the mistake of doing a couple of works and think you're done. Okay? We are getting to know ourselves in a really powerful way. And we're getting to know, I think, again, kind of this masculine side of our own selves. But here in this time, we have Mercury in Libra. We're going to have coming into Libra season very soon, right after this new moon. And it's about balance. Okay? So we're going to be able to get to a point where we're not going to need to be quite so yan, which is what we've been doing with all these lions, all this kings, all these, you know, the lions and all, like everything, strength cards that we've been having all this time. You know, that's not going to need to stay. I mean, yes, the dignity, yes, certain sides of it, but there will be change and there will be movement in as much as work as you're willing to do. We'll take it one at a time, one day at a time. Do what you can do. Do what you have energy for. But honestly, truly give it a try. Shadow work's easy, guys. This whole thing's been about shadow work. If you do nothing else, watch a shadow work playlist. Check out the description box below. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for all your comments, questions, all your likes, shares, subscribes, etc. Much love, many blessings. Don't forget, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their blessing. Not only, you know, the ones you know, but your whole line is cheering you on, and don't you doubt it. You are powerful. You are so powerful. And energy is energy. Accept it. Accept all the good energy that is coming your way. I'm sending it to you. All the energies of love and light and peace and love and love and love. Much love, many blessings. Talk to you guys tomorrow.